His feet smell.
It has nothing to do with our road trip.
No, I think it has a lot to do with our road trip. Why do you think your feet smell?
Because we're doing a road trip.
I wouldn't say that. I would say specifically, we've been on our feet a lot. You've been walking around the city of brotherly love all day.
And a little bit of DC tonight.
Mm-hmm. You going to give them the recap, or are you going to leave it up to me?
Leave it up to you. You do it better. I'll just chime in.
And annoy me. And then all y'all can comment about how mean I am. All right, let's do it.
And how she needs to leave me alone.
I don't think they say that normally.
Poor Mark.
It's just like, you deserve better. You know, like,
That's
you're a
crazy.
good guy, but I'm like a piece of shit. Worthy of no love from a man like Mark.
A man like Mark.
There's no man like you, Mark.
Okay.
So today's day 4 of the Marlena road trip. We count today as a success.
Yes.
Our hotel last night was a little sketchy, but we survived it and had a fun day in Philadelphia. We started out by going to the Liberty Bell.
Finding out that it's not in a tower.
That was just in the movie.
I was very disappointed. Mm-hmm. National Treasure really disappointed me today.
Huge letdown for him. And then we did...
It was just a little, like, building. Just one floor. There were no stairs in it. I did not like it.
Well, okay. Thought it was neat to see. We did a tour of Independence Hall.
That was cool.
Which was cool. The man that gave us the tour was a little long-winded. He only held my attention for the first...
It was actually pretty cool.
12 minutes. But we did... I wouldn't say learn a lot. It's stuff that I've known.
We got good pictures in there. I learned some stuff.
But it is like a nice reminder of like our history and how our nation was founded. And then there are some other things that I didn't realize or maybe had forgotten.
What I learned today is they started the American experiment. And it's still going to this day.
Yes, democracy. So it kind of inspired me to maybe like brush up on some of my history a bit.
Me
but
too.
That was cool. We went to the art museum. Next, it was $20 to get in each. So we really just kind of
saw the art.
Saw the door. And we were like,
And
that's a nice
stairs.
door. But the Rocky Stairs were there. And I learned today, because I'm an idiot, that that's where Rocky trained. I mean, like,
and it was from the movie Rocky, which is weird.
I assumed that, but I guess...
Did you?
I did. I mean, what other Rocky do you know? I didn't think that the stairs were actually, like, made of rock and, like, very rocky. Like, kind of gravel, hard to walk in heels. I assumed it had something to do with Rocky, but once...
Did you? Because you seemed very intrigued when I told you it was from Rocky, the movie.
Well, I know there's that, like... Isn't there that iconic scene in the movie where he's, like, running up the stairs and you see... Yeah. So, I mean, I haven't seen the movie. I'm not much of a movie person, but I've seen that clip. Then we went over to the... Oh, my gosh. We tried to go to Love Park.
And it was closed.
And it was closed. They're under construction.
Renovations.
They're updating it, and they're adding, like, a welcome center for Philadelphia. So, which would be great, I think, moving forward. But for the tourists of today... We were a little bit bummed because I was so looking forward to taking a picture with my love.
Oh, baby. So
in Love
sweet.
Park. And also
sign.
it's just like a very Instagrammable place.
When we love Instagram.
Mm-hmm. We do.
In the hammock.
Yeah, and there was somewhere with a hammock, and I thought it might have been there. And the hammock would have been a nice little toss back to our times in the Big Brother house. After that, we went to Reading Terminal Market.
Which was
Terminal
really
Market.
Cool.
Really neat. Yeah, kind of overwhelming at times.
Very overwhelming.
Parts of it smelled bad, but it was just like the fresh.
It was actually the coolest market I've ever seen.
And meat, but it was super neat.
Every single food you could think of.
And someone recognized Mark.
Yes.
Tell him from where, babe?
The halfway house.
Yeah, this was so funny. So
he was proud of me that I was fitting in these days.
We were getting up to leave, and
he just recognized me.
Yeah, and I was kind of behind Mark. Like hadn't quite turned around and caught up to him yet. And he was like, hey, man, how's it going? And, like, gave him, like, a handshake, and Mark's like, hey, what's up? Like, how are you?
He was really intrigued with me.
And we're both kind of, like, assuming that he was a fan of the show.
So then I'm like, so where do you know me from?
Well, no, because he kind of kept the conversation going. He was like, hey, like, how you been, man? Like, what's new? Which isn't, like, a crazy thing. Honestly, Big Brother fans are great because they do feel like they know you. So a lot of times they approach you in conversation like, well, what's been new? Like, what is seemingly like, what have you been up to since the show? But it was kind of like a little off.
It was
and
too
I was
much.
like,
it was too close.
And so Mark was like, yeah, where do you know me from? And also he saw me and wasn't.
So he whispers in my ear.
Wasn't intrigued by me at all. Like, it's as if he'd never seen me before. So he's like, he literally said at this point he'd seen me, noticed me, and been like, excuse me, and then went to whisper in Mark's ear, and I couldn't hear what he said, and Mark looked at him and said, did you say a whorehouse?
He's like, no.
No, he's like, no, the halfway house. And Mark just went with it. He was like,
I'm like, yeah, man.
Well, good to see ya. Glad you're well. He was like telling Mark, he's like, man, I almost didn't recognize you. You're fitting in so well these days. I wonder what you were recovering from in the halfway house. An addiction? A
little bit of everything.
Maybe right before some jail time.
I had to get away.
And the funniest part is this isn't even the funniest part. That was for sure the funniest part. But right before that, I had noticed this couple kind of talking about us, looking at us and talking about us. I was like, oh, they're fans. And I knew they were about to stop us. And that guy did. And so then these people were like, hey, guys, sorry, but, like, just wanted to say, like, we're fans of the show.
And I'm like, you do know I'm from Big Brother, not.
Like, you know me from Big Brother, not the halfway house,
not
right?
The halfway house.
That joke didn't really land with them.
Yeah, they didn't really understand it.
So, but anyways, that was a fun part of the day.
It was nice to be recognized as a tough guy instead of a crybaby from the summer. I was very happy about that.
At the time, Mark thought that the halfway house meant just prison.
Because the way he was describing it, I'm like...
had you never heard of a halfway house before?
Do you want to talk about your refugee story?
No,
baby?
I don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, okay.
A refugee zoo? Was that what... A refugee zebra island?
That's
Zebra Island refugee.
I kept reading refuge, like just
refugee.
I was on the phone with my mom. We were driving. We were lost, and I was looking up something because we maybe weren't going to come to DC.
But it's not like you just said it once, and you were like,
and I just kept saying it. I don't know why it was coming out of my mouth. Like, I know what a refugee is, and I know what a refugee is. Yes.
The way you were saying it, it described like.
But the best part is like I corrected myself. He had no idea I was wrong.
No, I knew you were wrong, but I'm not somebody who just.
You don't like to, like
points it out
the
all
overcorrector?
The time.
I'm an overcorrector. I'm like
overcorrector.
He got mad at me when we got to this hotel because I was laughing at him for missing the parking garage. Right in front of his face.
We're driving all day.
Okay, this has nothing to do with you missing the parking garage.
No, I'm exhausted, and they're like, it's the parking garage. Cross the street, it's to the left.
I don't think so.
They said that multiple times. So then I go across the street, and there's nothing to the left. So I call Elena, and she's laughing. She's like, where are you? And then I'm like, well, I don't know where the parking garage is. She's like, oh, yeah, I know, because you drove away and they came to chase you.
Okay, that's not exactly how it happened, but whatever.
Anyways. We went to a nice dinner in D.C. after Philly.
We left Philly a little earlier than we planned to. I sort of started not feeling great. And I have some serious-ish hip injuries, and so walking long periods of time and also sitting in a car long periods of time are the two worst things for me. But I was kind of in
perfect road trip partner.
Yeah, I'm a lot of fun. It's great. So I was in pain. I was exhausted for whatever reason. It's not like we had the craziest day.
We're making it work though. 4 days.
We're doing good.
We survived 4 days together.
But we got on the road a little bit sooner, and then we were just thinking about how crazy DC was going to be today. So much walking, tough on me.
Cold
and it's
tomorrow.
Really cold tomorrow. Expensive here. Hard to find parking. Most of the places you want to go to might cost money. So we were like, should we do it? But we really just couldn't find anything that's better. He's never been to DC. It's been forever for me. So and the drive was really not bad. So we got here, went straight to a restaurant. What was it called? The Old Ebbet
Cafe.
That's not it. I might not have it right either.
It was pretty good.
It was great. And
then we went up to
the top of the W Hotel. which was right across the street rooftop, and it normally doesn't have these on, like it's a little bit windy tonight, so they have the awnings down, but the rooftop is literal full on rooftop. Like they just have like a small railing, and you see all of DC, so you can see the Washington Monument and from the other side.
From the VIP room.
Yeah, that the guy took us to, and then it just looks beautiful at night. So we wish we could have gotten some better footage of that, but the awnings were down, it was crowded.
Tomorrow will be fun because I don't think too many people are going to be walking around. It's going to be cold.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to wrap up this long-ass video and start planning our itinerary for tomorrow. Hopefully get it figured out. And
we'll be headed towards the Carolinas tomorrow night.
We still aren't sure where we're going in the Carolinas. We're thinking Raleigh, right? But we don't know. If you have suggestions for Carolinas, I've never been either. We're like right now, I think we're thinking Raleigh, then Greenville, then Nashville. But we're open to suggestions, and we're excited about tomorrow in DC. Today was successful. I'm about to take a bath because I'm in a significant amount of pain. I can't wait to go to sleep tonight.
About to pass out.
Mm-hmm. So, like always, stay tuned to all our things. Subscribe to this channel. Follow us on the Instagrams and the Twitters.
My cute hashtags.
At Real Mark Jansen.
Future Mrs. Jansen.
At Elena Davies. And,
soon to be Elena Jansen.
How soon, babe?
Pretty soon. If you say yes.
How soon? I need to lose like 15 pounds before you propose to me.
Oh, speaking of which, Mark Jansen Fitness starts in about 3 weeks, the next program.
Can't wait. So, yeah, any DC suggestions we'll take. There's a lot of free literature. I think the hotel offers that I may go down.
You may go down.
Tonight to get there should be like free maps.
Down to get the literature.
Yeah, to the lobby. This is like one of the most touristy cities in America, so like they're going to have a lot of free literature and maps and probably our itineraries for the day.
Is it a big tourist location, baby?
I mean, I read that on the internet.
Okay.
I heard it in somebody else's travel blog.
So we're just making this long vlog even longer.
Well, I don't know. I think we're charming and adorable. People probably like us.
Oh, and now we're charming and adorable. Yesterday, I was just annoying.
Yeah, you were annoying me yesterday. And then the other people that are still watching are just watching to hate us. But thanks for the view, man. Really watching to hate me. I'm far more hated than you.
Well, I'm just a big crybaby teddy bear. How could you possibly hate that?
I know. And on the come up from your recovery.
People find a way to hate a crybaby teddy bear. It's sad.
Whatever, let's get off this.
Good night. I gotta
take a bath, man.
I gotta get ready.
For what? You don't get ready for bed?
For tomorrow.
You took your pants off. You're ready for bed now. This homie does not brush his teeth at night. Who am I dating?
You just tell everybody. You don't floss, ever.
So? When was the last time you flossed, Mark?
2 mornings ago.
Okay, sure. He's does weird stuff when he brushes his teeth, so I'm not allowed to be around for it. So he could just as easily be like, I floss every day, and it not be the truth.
Look at these teeth, though.
I get, straight A's at the dentist, so I don't even need to be getting shade tossed at me from homie who doesn't brush his teeth but only once a day. Ugh.
I feel like that's really gross that you say it out loud.
Yeah, it is gross. And then I made a comment about it again last night at the other hotel because I was like, hey, you gonna get ready for bed, brush your teeth or something?
I do brush my teeth at night, just not when I'm on the road and stressed out. You know I brush my teeth at night at home.
No, I don't know that.
Baby, don't do that.
Mark, you get to the point where you get so exhausted that it's just by the time you're in bed, it's you're too far gone. I like to get ready for bed and get cozy and then relax, wash my face, brush my teeth.
That's so balls. You relax for hours, and then it's 3 a.m., and then you're like, oh, I need to get ready for bed.
Whatever. But anyways, he was on the phone with his friend Nick, and he was like, while I was brushing my teeth, and he was like, Nick, you only brush your teeth in the morning, right? Nick was like, hell no, man, that's disgusting. I brush my teeth twice a day, morning and night. We gotta get off this. Bye, y'all.